We are taught that strength is a fortress, towering walls, solid stone, an unfeeling heart sealed away from the world. We're told that to be strong is to never bend, never waver, never allow anything to touch us. Strength, they say, is cold, hard, untouched. But what is stone, really, if not lifeless? What is a fortress if nothing inside it can grow? But what if this is the greatest lie we've ever believed? What if true strength isn't found in the refusal to break, but in the courage to break openly? To feel deeply? To allow life to carve its lessons into us? Think about it, the mightiest force in the universe has never been a shield. It has always been the heart. A heart that keeps beating even after it's been shattered. A heart that chooses hope after disappointment. A heart that dares to love after loss. That is unbreakable. Strength is not the absence of wounds. It's the decision to rise with them. It's the bravery to stay open when the world gives you every reason to close. It's the quiet, unstoppable resilience of someone who has been brought to their knees, and still stands again. So perhaps the strongest version of you is not the one who hides behind walls, pretending to be untouched. Perhaps the strongest version of you is the one who lets life shape you, crack you, soften you, and still chooses to move forward with a heart that refuses to stop beating. Look around you. Struggle is not an anomaly, it is the curriculum. Every living being, every dream, every step forward is shaped by it. The athlete pushing past muscle failure, trembling under the weight yet refusing to drop it. The artist staring at a blank canvas, wrestling with the doubt that whispers they have nothing left to say. The parent working through the night, exhausted but driven by love. The soul navigating loss, trying to make sense of a world that suddenly feels unfamiliar. None of these are signs of weakness. They are the universal rites of passage. And in each of these moments, whether quiet or overwhelming, a choice is presented. The first choice is to numb the pain. To step away from the discomfort, to retreat into the familiar. To build a higher wall around your heart and hope that nothing more can reach you. This path feels safe, predictable, manageable. But it leads to a slow and silent death, not of the body, but of potential. It is the choice of the statue, flawless on the outside, untouched by struggle, and utterly lifeless within. The second choice is far more dangerous, far more demanding, and far more transformative. It is the choice to lean into the struggle. To feel the burn in your muscles without pulling back. To sit with the ache in your heart without trying to silence it. To acknowledge the confusion, the uncertainty, the fear, and stay present with it. This is where the alchemy begins. Because growth doesn't happen in the absence of friction, it happens because of it. Muscles grow only when they tear. Wisdom emerges only after confusion. Creativity is born from the tension between what you know and what you don't yet understand. Love becomes deeper after it survives heartbreak. And the human spirit becomes remarkable not by avoiding pain, but by learning to reshape it. Leaning into the struggle doesn't mean enjoying it. It means recognizing that the fire you feel is the same fire that forges steel. This is the paradox. The unbreakable are not the ones who sidestep the forge, avoiding heat, avoiding pressure, avoiding discomfort. No, the truly unbreakable are those who step willingly into the fire and allow themselves to be tempered by it. They understand that the hammer does not strike to destroy the metal, but to shape it. Each blow removes impurities, sharpens the edge, and reveals a form that could never have existed without the pressure. Your pain, your failures, your heartbreak, these are not your enemies. They are not signs that something has gone wrong with your journey. They are the very tools the universe uses to forge what is most powerful within you. The tears you shed, the mistakes you regret, the nights when your chest felt heavy and your voice went silent, these are your hammers and anvils. These are the forces shaping the steel of your character, the depth of your compassion, the strength of your spirit. This is the making of the warrior spirit. But what is the warrior spirit? It is not a thirst for violence. It is not a hunger for domination or the desire to stand above others. No, the warrior spirit is something far more profound. It is the fierce and honest acceptance of responsibility. The responsibility to feel your fear fully, to look it in the eyes, and act anyway. The responsibility to acknowledge your despair, not to deny it, not to bury it, but to whisper to it, "You may walk with me, but you will not stop me." The responsibility to take the next step even when the path ahead is unclear, even when your strength feels thin, even when your heart is still in pieces. The warrior spirit understands a truth that many never realize: the battle is not for glory. The world may cheer for victories, but a warrior does not rise for applause. The battle is for growth. For evolution. For the steady, disciplined carving away of every part of you that keeps you small. With a warrior spirit, your mind becomes your fortress. But this fortress is unlike the ones built of stone or steel. It has no rigid walls, no heavy gates, no towers meant to keep the world out. Instead, its strength comes from its ability to process everything that enters it. Every experience, every emotion, every challenge, nothing is blocked, nothing is ignored. It all flows through you, and you transform it. In life, storms will come without warning. Doubt, anxiety, negativity, these forces will hit you with the intensity of a hurricane. They will try to shake your foundations, to make you question your worth, your purpose, your direction. But the unbreakable mind is not the mind that resists the storm, it is the mind that moves with it. Like bamboo, it bends. It feels the pressure, it listens to the wind, it acknowledges the force, but it does not break. And when the storm passes, and it always passes, the bamboo rises again. This is the secret of resilience. The strength of your mind is not measured by how tightly you hold yourself together, but by how gracefully you return to your center after being pushed off balance. This practice is not reserved for the dramatic moments of life. It begins in the smallest decisions, those tiny moments you barely notice. It is in the pause before you respond. It is in the question you ask yourself when fear whispers in your ear. It is in choosing a thoughtful, calm, grounded response instead of giving in to the first emotional impulse. Every day, your mind gives you opportunities to train. When someone annoys you, when plans fall apart, when you feel tired, when you feel overwhelmed, these are not obstacles. They are invitations. Invitations to strengthen your inner foundation. Invitations to rise above old patterns. Invitations to grow. Little by little, breath by breath, choice by choice, you build a citadel within your own consciousness. Not a citadel that shuts the world out, but one that stands tall no matter what the world brings. A fortress built on awareness. A fortress strengthened by wisdom. A fortress supported by calmness, discipline, and clarity. And what of the scars? What of the cracks you try so hard to hide? Do not cover them. Do not be ashamed of them. Those scars are your testimony. They are the evidence that you have been in the arena of life. That you have stood face to face with challenges that could have broken you, yet you chose to rise. Every mark on your spirit, every fracture in your heart, every wound that once felt unbearable, these are not signs of weakness. They are proof that you have lived, that you have fought, and that you have grown. Strength is not measured by a flawless surface. It's measured by what has survived beneath it. Your unbreakable nature is not a solitary flame meant to burn only for yourself. It becomes a beacon. A quiet, steady light that others can see in the darkness. When you stand firm in your truth, when you take your pain and mold it into purpose, you show others that they can do the same. Your courage gives them permission to find their own. Your resilience becomes a map for those who feel lost. Your healing becomes hope for those still hurting. Remember this, your legacy will never be a list of perfect victories. People will not remember you for the moments when life was easy. They will remember you for the moments when you refused to give up. For the times you mended what was broken, inside yourself, inside the people you love, and in the world around you. Legacy is not perfection, it is transformation. It is the story of how you took what tried to destroy you and used it to rebuild something stronger, something wiser, something beautiful. So wear your scars with honor. Let your cracks shine with the light that only survivors carry. Because your journey, every fall, every rise, every moment of mending, is exactly what gives your life its power, its meaning, and its unshakable truth. So step into your life, not as a statue, standing still and hoping time will spare you, but as a warrior. Embrace the struggle. Welcome the forge. Strengthen the fortress of your mind with every challenge you face. Be vulnerable. Be courageous. Be scarred. Be unbreakable. The world does not need another flawless statue. It needs you, real, resilient, and rising. Welcome to Harmony Minds, the place where clarity meets calm. Here, we explore powerful ideas, inspiring thoughts, and simple practices that help you grow every single day. Whether you're searching for motivation, inner peace, or a fresh perspective, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin this journey together. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because your support keeps the harmony alive.